run the case studies, but a largest restaurant chain out there is really driving, based upon a 24/7 global environment. They're using OBIEE and the pre-built apps on top of EBS. They were also a tremendous Essbase shop to spin a lot of Essbase cubes up to do that ad hoc slice and dice. And now that they've got the BI applications in place, they're using that pre-built data warehouse, the BAW, that comes with that the BI applications to feed their Hyperion applications of planning and consolidation. So they're really leveraging that data warehouse and that common information model so that they truly do have one version of the truth. Being able to do this in near real time, of the reporting, consolidating, instead of waiting for long periods, it's all right there in the data warehouse now. This process started with KPI, and this is one of the ways that we can help various customers with a health check. Going in, reviewing how they were using it, and coming up with better ways to move forward. This was a simultaneous EBS and BI deployment. Okay? The results was better performance, more scalability, simultaneous BI and EPM and ERP go live, and now they have a seamless business process flow that includes Essbase and OBIEE, really leveraging that complete view of analytics, modeling, and it's really driven up higher user adoption. A healthcare example was combining 180 billing systems together, using PeopleSoft, Ceridian, 5 procurement systems. One of the things that this customer really wanted out of this environment was to have one version of the truth, to have one common definition of metrics. And then, a lot of the stuff that they're getting from really leveraging the BI applications. But they wanted to also have that forward-looking analysis once they were able to secure a true reporting platform. The answer was, as Oracle provides, spinning those Essbase cubes directly off of that BI application to really provide that ad hoc slice and dice functionality, and let those persist those Essbase cubes, update them on a periodic basis so that they're not losing any of their what-if and forward-looking analytics. So they can literally go and drill directly from that Essbase cube back to the transactional sources. A global resort chain, we have worked with them extensively, and they are a tremendous user of both Hyperion and OBIEE. They are providing true integration into the EPM platform, which I was personally privileged to be a part of this implementation, to where you can do a lot of stuff within the EPM platform and within Essbase. So in this particular scenario, they're using OBIEE on top of Essbase. But they didn't stop there. They really were using Essbase and their Hyperion planning environment to maintain certain dimensional hierarchies. So how did their cost centers roll up? Well, guess what? Those weren't in PeopleSoft that way. But they wanted the rest of their enterprise analytics to reflect the good work they had already done in Essbase. So what we did was bring Essbase in, those dimensions, as a source to the BI applications so that they could really leverage a lot of that Essbase hierarchy in a relational reporting environment. And then we're working with them over a multi-year period of replacing a lot of the old front ends that Hyperion had, which are now sunset, with the OBIEE, which is Oracle Strategic Direction. So, you know, really providing and extending the use of Hyperion, Essbase, and OBIEE into one common business user experience. So another example that we did was with a power management company. And Sid, are you very familiar with this one? Do you want to give this one?
Yeah, absolutely. This power management company wanted to do pricing optimization. They negotiated their pricing contracts with their main customers once a year, and they needed to determine what the optimal price was to achieve a couple of objectives. One was, of course, the overall objective was profit maximization, but also was also to encourage their customers to move from older generation products to newer generation products. They were only able to do this for about 3 or 4 out of their customers out of about 40 or 50 because of the effort involved in pulling all the data together and doing the analysis. Next slide, Mark. So what they did was, actually, why don't we go to the next slide, Mark, and then we'll come back to this one. What they did is they essentially took all the different sales data from the different systems. In this case, a number of them were MFG Pro instances, and brought them first into Exadata and as a staging area, and then into the Oracle Business Analytics warehouse for reporting using the OBIEE Foundation Suite, and then also spinning off a number of Essbase cubes to be able to do the what-if analysis around what pricing should we, based on sales volumes last year, what makes sense as price for the coming year. So they estimated a $20 million ROI from this exercise to be able to do better pricing to their customers and maximize profit for this company using the combination of the warehouse for reporting, which is how well is the pricing strategy doing and how are our sales doing, and Essbase to do the pricing optimization for the upcoming year. Over back to you, Mark.
Thank you, sir. So really, the message here is Oracle has one enterprise-wide reporting platform. That really is OBIEE, and as you've seen from some of the success stories and some of the use cases, it really has developed into that overall platform.